This is violent, this is vile, this is disgusting, this is disrespectful. And like, I could actually cry at this comment. That's how upset it made me. But I'm gonna try and effectively communicate because I don't want this to make it seem like I'm bullying you. I wanna make it very clear that that is what you are doing. This is the oppression of people with mental illness. And I'm not fucking around. Like, this is not a joke. I have bipolar 1. I have had manic episodes on the internet. I have been violently, literally violently, physically and mentally abused. I can't even begin to talk about this. Violently, mentally and physically abused my entire life in psych wards because of this type of thinking. There has been a lot of videos come across my feed saying, I've seen so many bipolar women making videos about this for awareness. Cool, sure, whatever. I cannot watch any of them. It makes me absolutely sick because I've had manic episodes on the internet, and when people are talking about you on the internet while you're in a manic episode, there is nothing more manic than that. If I'm having a manic episode on the internet, I want everyone to shut the fuck up. Literally be quiet, because when you're going manic, your brain is going crazy and you're hearing a lot of crazy ideas. So when the entire world is giving their opinion on your mental illness, that is not helpful. And it's just so funny to me to see all these comments. She needs help. Someone call 911. Someone take her to the hospital. She needs help. Who do you think is going to help her? When you think that a manic person goes to the hospital, how do you think they treat them? It's kind of like this. People will mock you in your face like this while you're chained up to a bed and being force drugged by needle as you scream and beg them not to. I've had to deal with people my whole life when I joke around and be funny, be like, oh my god, Jessica's manic again, Jessica's manic again. And that's not a fucking joke. Joking about mania is not funny because clearly the people who do it have no idea what it's like to be a manic person and the way that you're treated in this world. Because all of your rights are taken away from you. You are not a human to people anymore. You're a joke. Including to the psychiatrists in the psych wards. This is incredibly stigmatizing and harmful to our community. People say she needs to be held accountable for her behavior. What the fuck do you think is gonna happen after this? Imagine what that's like. You wanna know what comes after mania? It goes down really quickly. And then you go into severe depression. And then you have to read the entire internet saying fucked up shit about you from a time in your life where you have zero memory of any of it. And you watch videos of yourself and you don't even know who that person is. And you have no memory of being that person whatsoever. Like, I like to think they're mental health advocates until someone's mentally unhealthy. And then it's not comfortable for them. She's saying things that are offensive. Oh my god, imagine. That's almost like it's a fucking symptom. Crazy. People have said to me, Jessica, you've done things and you've said things that are unforgivable. And I'm like, I know. I have to live with that shame every single fucking day. And I don't even remember doing it. I had zero control over it, yet I still have to bear responsibility for that. And now I can't be funny on the internet. I can't let out any burst of energy without someone accusing me of being manic. When you accuse me of being manic, you are suggesting that, hey, people outside of you have determined that you're not in control of yourself anymore, so we're gonna take away all your rights from you. And we can treat you however the fuck we want, and it doesn't matter because you're never gonna be able to sue the hospital and you're never gonna be able to sue the police because you're the crazy person, and we can verify that. So anything you say about how you're treated in this time doesn't matter because it's not real. Nothing you say is real. No one knows what that's like. No one knows what the abuse you face when that's the environment you're in is like. anything you say about how you're being treated doesn't matter because nothing you think is real. No one knows what that's like. No one knows the abuse that you face in an institution when you are completely dehumanized and people look at you like a spectacle. People look at you like you can't even hear them. You know what it's like to sit in a hospital bed and to be talking about your grandiose ideas and have two people standing right in front of you look at each other and go, wow, this girl's fucking crazy. What the hell is she talking about? Oh my God, we need to pump more into her. What are you giving her? Halidol? Give her 2. Get the guys in here. And then you're in the bed sitting there looking at them speaking about you like an animal. And there's a lot of parts of Mania that you don't remember. So people act like, oh, it doesn't matter. They're not going to remember any of this. Oh, I do. You need to understand that mental illness is not fucking something to joke about. You're not going to start using Gabby Hanna as the definition of mania. That's fucking unbelievably disrespectful. Like, I'm sure there's people going around that say, oh, you're acting like you're pulling a Jessica Weinstein. But that's violently disgusting. People have no idea what the oppression of mentally ill people are like because people don't believe mentally ill people. People don't understand the oppression of other oppressed groups, but no one is suggesting that they're incapable of seeing reality. And that's what it's like when you're mentally ill. So literally no one believes anything you say. And they don't give a fuck about you because you're not a human anymore. You are just a crazy person to everyone. So, in my ideal world, if I was having a manic episode, I would like everyone to stop surrounding me with chaos when I'm acting chaotically, because it makes it a lot harder to calm down. It's so funny. It's crazy, because I see people I know, and I see the way they talk about it, and I'm like, okay, I don't trust you ever again. You're not the person that I'm ever going to call if I need help. I saw that TikTok comment. I saw it. People have no fucking clue. Imagine if you believe something so adamantly, it is a fact, and everyone around you is saying that you're wrong. Everyone. It feels like you're being gaslit. And then you come to learn that you were wrong. And you remember vividly believing it so passionately. I thought that was real. I remember it. It was real. And no, it's not. And now, for the rest of your life, you always have to question if you're seeing reality. And you have to rely on other people, the same people who abuse you when you're mentally ill, to verify if you're seeing reality or not. That is a horrible way to live. It's horrible. Yeah, I've been doing it for quite a while. I'd like everyone to reference this when I have my next manic episode. I'm gonna say and do very bad things. That's a guarantee. That's what a manic episode is. And you don't need to shame me for it because I'll feel enough of that afterwards when I come down, if I survive. I've seen all the videos that are like, a manic episode is one thing, but you can't be manic and then excuse doing XYZ. You know how many times I've heard that shit? Well, I understand you were manic, but you did ABC. Yeah. That's what a manic episode is. You're doing crazy, irrational, harmful, horrible things, and you don't see it that way. That's what it is. I could actually do very illegal bad things, very bad things, and not know. Like, that is not representative of who I am. My manic episodes changed the way that I can ever be close or trust other people, because I learned that when I'm manic and I do really bad things, they're not going to be able to differentiate that wasn't me. And that's a really isolating feeling. Everyone could just display a little empathy and try and think for 5 fucking seconds what it's like for the person you're talking about. That would be amazing. Thank you.